Hi, this is Just Plain Phillip, and this is the afternoon show for Wednesday, August the 24th, 2011. Today's shout-out goes to Mr. Modern Survival. He does gear reviews, prepping, scenario videos, and a whole lot more. He's been at this for 5 months, and he's got 225 subscribers. He runs a family-friendly channel, and he's one of my Baptist brethren. He's got a great series of videos on getting home after an EMP, and another great video on Christians and prepping. Go check out his channel. He makes excellent videos, and I think you really enjoy it. News and commentary. With CIA help, NYPD moves covertly in Muslim areas. I'm sure they move in a lot more than just Muslim areas. The NYPD is operating far out of their jurisdiction, according to the article. The NYPD has been trained by the CIA. Their intelligence division has been, and this is really a peek inside the future of law and code enforcement. So go check it out. It's an interesting article. Catholics should be concerned about anti-Mormon prejudice. It says that this Catholic man says the Catholic Church and the Mormons have a lot in common, such as unbiblical practices and questionable history. My suggestion is that they should all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. New federal regulations crack down on goat herding. If you turn to Proverbs 27 and 27 in the Bible, it says, "And thou shalt have goat's milk, enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance of thy maidens." See, it's the only part in the Bible where it tells you to drink any kind of animal's milk. And specifically, it says the goat's milk. And I've done a little bit of studying, and it turns out that goat's milk is actually better for you than cow's milk. And it's processed better by the body, and it's used a lot more. The minerals in it is used a lot more. So, you know, God knew what He was talking about. He knew what we were going to be like when He made us, and He's got all the advice in the book. And the government's trying to crack down on it. So, keep that in mind, guys. Common sense news. JCPS back in court for school assignments. You see, they went to the Supreme Court last year, and they got a judgment against them, and they decided to go on and do their own thing anyway. So they're back in court. The state law says that children must be enrolled in school nearest them. The judge dismissed that, saying the statute allows parents to enroll their kids at their neighborhood school, but it doesn't mean that they're allowed to attend. I think that this judge has no common sense. If a lawmaker wrote that law, that's what he meant, is he wanted them to go to the school nearest them, not that they just needed to be enrolled there. So, completely silly. Get a clue. Man charged after shooting grizzly threatening children. His entire community is behind him. A jury of his peers would not convict him. But still, he's in court because the code must be enforced. Really a shame. News from an alternate universe. Space Station's humanoid robot awakens. This is just another step towards the obsolescence of humans. But it's a cool story, so go check it out. Speed news. Cracks discovered in Washington Monument after quake. It's shut down for a while they check it for weaknesses. Make sure that everybody's going to be safe. Pentagon sees China military gains, deployment years away. It says by the year 2012 that they will match us for military might. I think it'll probably be sooner because things are going to pot around here, and I think things are going to start falling apart. And they're going to outmatch us well before that. 49% of all babies born receive federally funded food supplements. Either the standards are too low, or we're just too darn poor. But something's got to change. Michelle Obama, a vacation junkie, spending $10 million in taxpayer money. These people, they take more vacation. They take a vacation more often than I buy shoes, or clothes even. So I mean, something needs to change. They need to come home, do some work. Big Brother Bloomberg bans clergy from 9/11 ceremony. See, Christians have become second-class citizens. I remember all of the churches in New York, they opened up their doors and they were welcoming people at 9/11, and they were really reaching out to the hurt people, and this is how they get paid back. So why don't you just round them up and get rid of them? If they're just in the way, I guess. Man, there are days, guys. There are days. I just wonder. I really do. That's it for Speed News. Today's cool link: Project Gutenberg. They've got over 36,000 free downloadable ebooks. It's all public domain material, and I'm sure you'll find something that you like. Transfer them to your iPod, your Kindle, whatever you want to put them on, and carry them around with you in your pocket. So it's an awesome site. Go check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. Cool video: the new edibility test. They have changed the rules for the survival, evasion, recovery. It's Sears. I can't remember what all the letters mean, but it's basically called the rule of eights. And so they've got a new test for testing the edibility of plants. So go check it out. It's a great survival tip, and always be careful when you eat something you don't recognize. But if you listen to this and follow their practices, maybe you'll be a leg up if you need it in a survival situation. Today's tip: knot your power cords like a carpenter to avoid unwanted unplugging. Go check out the link below, and I'm sure if you've never seen this, it'll come in handy next time you use a extension cord. Follow my Twitter feed at twitter.com/plainphillip. That's with 2 L's. Rate this video or make a comment. Subscribe to my channel or just send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. If you've got a news or a channel you'd like to suggest, send it my way and I'll get you in the rotation. Thank you for watching, and God bless.